Just waiting for a few of you to pop on. Not going to be too long today. I'm losing my light too. It's going to rain today. It's really, really cloudy outside. Hello, if you're just joining me. Good morning or evening, afternoon, wherever you're at. Let's see, I've got Dania and Harlem Shouty 7. How are you guys? Just waiting for a few to pop on. I'm hanging in there. As you guys can see, the title of this video is not going to be a very happy title, but I knew I eventually, Happy New Year to you too. I knew I eventually had to come on here and inform you all of what has been going on in my life. As the title of this video, I lost someone very close to me. This is as close as you can get, besides which my children are going to bury me. But on Wednesday, January, I think that was the 12th, and I didn't see this one coming. My father passed away of a heart attack. I just talked to him not too long ago. I talked to him probably a week before he passed away. And he sounded so happy. He had big dreams and ambitions for this year. He just turned 61 in September. September the 21st is his birthday. So he was happy about that. He was like, I made it to 61, and yeah, it was, I'm still in shock. I guess is the best word I can describe. I debated for the longest time if I should even come on here and say it, but I was hoping that this would help someone else who has suffered the same thing or has suffered the loss of a loved one who was so close to you. The story of my dad, I didn't actually grow up with my dad in my life, but when I did meet him, I think I was 23 years old when I met him for the first time, if I remember right. My mom and my dad had split when I was like 2 or 3 years old, so I didn't remember my dad. But when I became a flight attendant, it just so happened that I had training for 5 weeks in Houston, Texas, and that's where he lived. So I reached out to him and I said, Daddy, I'm going to be here for 5 weeks. I would like to see you. And so he came to the hotel that I was staying at. And we ran up to each other. We hugged each other for the longest time. We couldn't let go. I looked just like my dad. I looked just like him. I look like my mother, but I'm my dad's twin through and through. And God, that moment was so special. Our relationship, when I got to know him later, was so special. It was so special. He believed in me when nobody else did, especially when it came to this channel. And just, he was such an encourager. He was funny. But yeah, I have a few fond memories of him. I was only able to meet him that one time in my whole life. But throughout that 5 weeks, we saw each other for, a few times, throughout that 5 weeks, we saw each other. And God, it was just so special. I got to meet my baby sister and my baby brother, Tanzanique and Devar. And yeah, I got to meet my stepmother. She's a beautiful woman of God. It, oh my gosh, she's just so bright and so special as well. But I am so sorry to to them, because this was just a complete shock. It was a shock. It was just nobody's seen it coming. He was perfectly healthy, and oh my goodness, my goodness. And you get told, or you tell people even, and you get told over and over again that it'll be okay. This will pass. It's all right. But it's like a part of your heart, a piece of your heart dies with them, and it's it's undescribable how you feel. But I know that my dad loved God. He talked about God so much, and I know God saved him. I know he did, and he's where we all are trying to get to. My teeth are chattering. My goodness, I'm still in such a shock. Still in such a shock. Gosh. Daddy, I miss you and I love you. And my goodness, my goodness. But if any of you have suffered the same thing, or if any of you have been through the same thing, I know now truly what it feels like. This is the first time that I've lost somebody so close to me. And wow, wow. There's just no words can describe. But I do know that what he would want is for me to continue to grow, continue to be strong for my family, and to remember the good things, and to remember what he brought to my life and what I brought to him. Of course, he loved his children. He loved his children. There's 6 of us. And we've just got to continue to press through it and know and trust and believe that he's where we all want to be. He's where we all need to get to. He's where we all want to get to. He's where home truly is. Because we all know that we all have to eventually see that. We all have to experience death. And yeah, I'm so sorry to anybody who has lost anybody close to them, or anybody. Suffering loss is just, it's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. But I do remember his laugh. I remember the fondest memories we've had together. And I'm going to cherish those. I'm going to cherish those. And if I remember to do it later, I'll put in the community post a picture of us together. We didn't have very many pictures because I only met him for that short period of time in my life. But, I've talked to him several times. He didn't get to meet my children, sadly. So I had to explain that to my children, and that was hard. That was hard. Gosh, I finally got to the point where I could talk about it without crying. I was crying for the first two days that I found out. I want to cry now, but I just have to take comfort that he's happy, and my goodness, he's sorely missed and loved. Sorely missed and loved. And oh gosh. My heart truly goes out to anybody that has gone through this. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. A piece of you truly died. really does. But mm, gosh, you just remember, you got to remember the good things. Got to remember the good things. But he died of a heart attack. It was a heart attack that ultimately took him. So I love you guys. And I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get to his funeral. I'm hoping I will. But to see him in the casket, oh my gosh, I have to pray and prepare my heart for that. Mm. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. It's gonna be okay though. Okay. It's gonna be okay. Anyway, I'm not gonna be too long. I love you guys so much. And I pray that you guys continue to press through, continue to lean on Jesus. That's what's going to get us through these difficult times and these hard times that we have to go through. Stay strong, stay close to the Lord. Continue to read his word. Continue to talk to him and pray to him. He's there, he's listening. He cares, he loves you so much. And we're all going to get through this. We're all going to get through this. And I'm so sorry to anybody who's lost anybody. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. And without you guys, I don't know. You guys are just so encouraging. You guys make me so happy. I think about you constantly. I'm always praying about you and praying over you and your families. And I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful for you guys. And I love you. I love you. And we're going to make it through this. We're going to make it through. Make it through. I love you guys.